Hey guys, Eric here. Wanted to make a quick video because I've been driving and something came to mind at INFJs. Before I forgot it, I wanted to make sure that I recorded it. INFJs of all types, turbulent and advocates alike, or assertives, whatever word you want to attach the A and T to. We will oftentimes seem very emotionally unstable. We are not. We know what we're thinking, we know what we're saying, we know what we are asking, but you have to read between the lines here. When an INFJ is talking to you, oftentimes we'll say things, well, is it really good enough? Or I'm just feeling really overwhelmed. I wish that it was easier. Or even, depending on the context, I just wish she was really there for me. We are not, when we say these things, we are not trying to express to you a need for rapport. We're not trying to tell you that we're feeling distressed and we need somebody else to be a foundation for a moment. Parked at a stop sign, so let me pause the video. Okay. I came out to a nearby neighborhood and parked my car. We are not emotionally unstable when we're saying these things, and it seems like we are. We're not. No, really read between the lines for sure. But when I keep saying read between the lines, what I'm trying to say is this. That is not what INFJs want to hear. We don't want to hear, oh, it's okay, or you're adulting very well. Oh, you're handling this very well. Well, I think you're a very strong person. Stop it. Stop it. We don't want to hear any of that. You're frustrating us, and we're frustrated to the point where we don't know how to tell you we're frustrated, so we probably never will. And it is a silent frustration. Stop saying stuff like that, please. We're not looking for affirmation. That is not what we are doing. We know we are adulting very well. We know we're handling this well, otherwise we'd be handling it badly. And if we're not handling it badly, we're praising ourselves. We're doing a pretty good job considering. We don't need you to tell us that. We don't want to hear you tell us that. That's frustrating. We already know these things. Search deeper, please. That's what INFJs are saying. They're saying, hey, I'm willing to put my emotions out on the table and tell you how I am feeling. Don't affirm how I'm feeling. Don't correct how I'm feeling. Don't encourage me. I don't need encouragement. Sympathize. That is what you should be doing. That is how you should be connecting with an INFJ. When RFE is engaged like this, we're being vulnerable. We're expecting to receive. When an INFJ is not giving, we are expecting to receive. End of story. It's that simple. There are times when we're just talking, fine. But in times like this, INFJs are concerned about bonding. If we're not trying to bond with you, we expect you to be bonding with us. Words of affirmation are great. That is not bonding. That is encouraging and it makes us feel loved. That is not bonding. I could meet a stranger on the street and they could speak my love language. Just because you speak our love language does not mean you're bonding with us. Bond. Don't compliment. Sympathize. And when I say sympathize, I don't mean, oh, I'm sorry you lost a loved one. No. Be real with us. Bond. Sympathize, bond. Perfect example. I'm just depressed. I don't know what to do about my cats. It's just like they won't stop acting up, and no matter what I try to do, they just don't get along. And I feel like even if I tried to put them up for adoption, I'd still be doing wrong. And if I keep them, then I'm still doing wrong because they're obviously stressed and I can't solve the problem. Look, man, I get it. I understand. And not saying it's easy, but in times like these, there's really no clear solution. I think that it's amazing that you are holding it together the way that you are. And I am not going to pretend like I am in the same situation and I can relate, but I support you in whatever decision you want to make. And I'm not sure if there is a right answer, but I think that you'll make the right decision. Okay, did you see that? That is what I'm talking about. If we're vulnerable, you be vulnerable. If we're laying our heart on the floor, you sympathize with our emotional heart on the floor, and you respond in kind. You bond. Sympathize, bond. That's what I'm talking about. When INFJs don't compliment us, don't encourage us. We don't need encouragement. That's not why we're coming to you. We are not coming to, and this is probably different with some female INFJs, but for the most part, if we wanted encouragement, then we'd probably be crying, or we would be like leaning up against your lap or something. We don't want encouragement. We're sitting down, we're talking to you, and we're not crying because we're not overwhelmed. We know what we're feeling. We know we're not doing the wrong thing. And if we are, we're probably talking to you because we want to know if we're doing the wrong thing. But in a situation like this, Bond, please. Stop trying to encourage us. Stop trying to... We're not downcast. Our hearts are not downcast. Please stop treating us like we're on crutches. We're not disabled. We don't need somebody, oh, you're so tender. Stop, please. It's an insult to us, and we'll never tell you because we know your intentions are good, but we honestly, all INFJs everywhere across the world feel like that's an insult. Please don't do that to us anymore. We are not the same cognitively, physiologically, or biologically because our chemical composition varies highly. Please, we don't need encouraged. We encourage you because we want to. We do not need that same treatment in kind. I'm not saying you shouldn't compliment us or anything like that. I'm saying in times like these, what we're looking for is a return on our FE investment. Get back to us, please. See you next time.